are females. Or excuse me, at least all the ones that we have out here in the Serengeti Veld are females. Way off in the distance further there we have our reticulated giraffes. Now, these reticulated giraffes are called reticulated because of their certain spot pattern that they have. Several different subspecies of giraffe. Now these reticulated giraffes can stand anywhere from about 16 to 18 feet tall. And they do just about everything from a standing position, including eating, drinking, and sleeping. Female giraffes even give birth from a standing position, meaning the very first sensation for a baby giraffe is a 6-foot drop straight to the ground. Now oftentimes out here in the Serengeti Veld, you will be able to spot the giraffes laying down, as they do not have any natural predators like they would in the wild. For that reason, they do not feel threatened at all, so they will lay down. And up here, toward the front of the train, we have our 8X antelope. You might have spotted those Serengeti Safari Tour trucks going by. Now these 8X antelope right here, these animals are one of the most endangered animals in all of the world. Originally it was thought there'd be a couple hundred left in the world, but it actually turned out there's only about 2 left in the wild. Please remain seated. Please remain seated. You might have noticed these zebras over here as well. Those are our Grevy zebras. If you look closely, you can see they have very thin stripes. And their stripes do not wrap all the way around their bellies, as they do have white bellies. Now, these Grevy zebras are the largest species of zebra in the world. Here at Busch Gardens, we have 2 different species of zebra. In all the world, there are 3 different types of zebras. The ones we have here are the smallest and largest. And the best way to tell the difference is the size of the stripes, along with whether or not their stripes do go all the way around their bellies. And right here, the perfect example, over here on the other side of the Serengeti Veld, we have the Grant zebras. If you look closely now, first off, these animals are smaller. And second of all, their stripes do wrap all the way around their bellies, and their stripes are thicker. And also, these Grant zebras are the most photographed zebras in the world. So if you ever seen Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, anything like that, with zebras on it, most likely was one of these Grant zebras here. Zebras are very accommodating animals and will oftentimes slow down entire herds of animals, of zebras at least, in order to accommodate sick, elderly, or infant zebras. Out in the middle of the field there, you might be able to see our white-bearded gnu, and these are more commonly known as wildebeest. These wildebeest form very large herds, up to 1 million strong, and oftentimes the dirt and dust cloud kicked up when they're on the move can be so large that it can be viewed from the International Space Station. Now these wildebeest are very fascinating animals. Within 5 to 7 minutes of being born, they can run and keep up with the herd, and for that reason, their numbers have thrived unlike many African species. We also have our ostriches out here. We have 2 over here on this side of the Serengeti Veld, and we have 1 on the other side. These ostriches can weigh up to about 300 pounds and be as tall as anywhere from about 8 to 9 feet. 1 ostrich egg is equivalent to about 20 chicken eggs. It takes 2 hours to boil. Also, do keep in mind, ostriches are flightless birds, but they do have the ability to run very fast, up to 45 miles per hour. All the ostriches that we have here out in the Serengeti Veld are females. Now this same species of ostrich, they were males. They would have bright red necks actually. Kind of interesting to think about. Their feathers would be a darker brownish color. And over there by the ostrich there in the middle of the field, we have some of our Grant gazelles. These Grant gazelles are very similar to the Thompson gazelle across the way from the Nairobi train station. Grant gazelles do have slightly different migrating patterns. They're also a little bit larger than those Thompson gazelles. Over here we do have a couple of our white rhinos. White rhinos are the largest animal other than the Asian elephant we have here at Busch Gardens. Way up in the distance there you might be able to see Nyota. Nyota is a little bit smaller than the other two rhinos he's around right now. Also, if you look even closer, you might be able to see the new baby. That's Winifred.